Finally getting some of these cucuzza squash on this vine in this greenhouse. I noticed a few of them on there, and this vine is growing so fast. It's growing like almost 2 feet a week. And, it was starting out here. I trained it up on top of this shelf, and now it's just starting to, go everywhere. I don't know how far this thing's gonna go, but it's all the way down by the tomatoes down there. And at the rate this thing is growing, it's gonna cover this whole greenhouse. But anyway, look at the size of the leaves. I finally seen a couple of fruit on this thing. Here's one right here, little guy. And I was reading a little bit, and it says these squash on this thing grow almost a foot a week. So I want to see next week how big that thing's gonna get. Here's another little one right here. And where did I see? Here's another little guy right on there. I don't know, I gotta do a little more reading on this. I don't know if this thing is gonna make fruit on every flower, or there's a male flower and a female flower on the same plant. I don't know how this works. I gotta look this up. They got nice white flowers on it, and the leaves got like an odor to it. It smells weird. I don't know. I never tried one before, so I guess we're gonna find out what it tastes like. But it's amazing how fast this thing grows. It wasn't doing much outside, but once I put it in here, it took off. And it's all over the place. It's up in the top and the roof up there, and it's just climbing on everything. Look at these long tendril things here. They just grab everything. Pretty cool. Well, started doing a little fall replanting because it's been getting cool out now. It's last few nights it's been down in the 50s. Well, I replanted some. I pulled out the pepper plants, and I planted some Swiss chard last week, and also a couple rows of this red cabbage. I guess it's like a cabbage radicchia, it's called, something like that. It's small, like a softball size. Never grew it before. I wanted to try it out. Over here I did some spinach, and then at the very end a little more lettuce, like a mixed greens salad mix. And then outside I did a few plantings in some pots. I planted some kale in these 2 pots. This kale right here. Some Italian kale. I get these Italian seeds from work. Imported from Italy. Try them out. Trying different stuff. Oh, and out of those pots I pulled out a couple beets. And over in these pots here I planted a few things last week. This pot here, the first pot has like a mixed salad greens. And in this pot I got escarole. And these 2 pots here I got some beets. Just small beets, they don't get too big. And I'm gonna go down the farm. I want to see if she got some broccoli and cauliflower. So I want to plant that. A couple rows of that out. That's probably about it for the fall. Just some greens and stuff. I got to do some collard greens and so stuff like that. I got I did some carrots a couple weeks ago, and I just keep replanting. I mean, you still got a little bit of time yet. You got August. I probably don't get a frost until end of September. Could get a frost, but I rarely see that too often. Maybe mid-October. Alright. I'm gonna get down to the farm, see what she's got. Take it easy.